שלום, אני גלעד בנום ואביב השליט.
Yes, I think so. No one would like his son or his brother to be put in jail for a long time. But you have to think with the other side of the equation. I think we have at least 11,000 Palestinians who are in jail. And most of them, many of them, ended their sentence, they ended their time in the prison. And Israel refuses to release them. They want to deport them or to send them away from Palestine to Jordan or to Egypt.
I heard in the news that the Israelis, they don't want to release any of Hamas leaders in the West Bank. So that's why maybe they postpone it. And I don't know, I think he should be released, because it took so many, 3 years now, and negotiating going on and on. And I think it's a good deal, if they want to release 1,000 Palestinian detainees.
We want the release of the 12,500 detainees in return for their one soldier, Shalit. Now we have 12,500 Shalits. As Palestinians, we demand the release of all detainees, especially the children and the women, and after that, let them hand over Shalit.
If you see Gvad Shalit in the TV while they are producing them, he was feeding, he was clean, he was okay, he was fine. But when our guys, our friends, get out from prisons, they were sick, hitting, and that's not fair. Look how we are treating your Gvad Shalit and how you are treating us as Palestinians in the prisons, or not in just in prison, in the lands, in the cities, in the village.
Big gap, big difference. It was supposed to be in January, but what happened?
They postponed it. It doesn't seem so definite now. Everything's kind of up in the air. And it's kind of hard not knowing, because Mahmoud Abbas's term, I think, is done, and he says he's not going to run again. So everything's up in the air.
But it has to be done, because nothing going on. The Legislative Council is not working, and all the laws and all the legislative not taking place. So we are waiting, for things to be done.
It won't be at least possible in the coming 1 or 2 years, because first we have to agree and to solve all our internal problems. And for me, I think it's a little bit away or far from being achieved.
When we had the last elections, by all measures, all international witnesses and reporters and so on, it was truly democratic, the most democratic they had seen anywhere, not just in the Arab world. And the fact that Israel and the United States did not approve of the results makes it a farce. So what kind of elections are we going to have now under these abnormal circumstances?
I don't care. You know why? With occupation, what means the election? The president, if he wants to move from Ramallah to Amman or to United States, he needs a permission. So what it means, election. We need a free president, we need a free country, we need free people, we need free government.
When Hamas and Fatah agree among themselves, the elections can be powerful. They have to unite together. How can I explain it? When they unite, they can have elections and everything will be all right. Now, when they're against each other, each one on their own, this one against Hamas and one against Fatah and the other against the other, that's it. They've got to get together and unite.
Generally, yes. There is no way for them except to come to each other and to make a united program for them, political program and issue. I think it will happen in the future.
They're at each other's throats. They see someone is from Hamas, so they go to his house and arrest him. Why do they do that if he's from Hamas? Why don't you sit down and stick together?
No, I don't think so, because if they want peace, they wouldn't make us go through all this, what they put us through the last few years, like 2-3 years, was a disaster. They destroyed the Palestinian picture in front of all people around, internationally and locally. So they're not willing to have peace. They're fighting over seats, they're fighting over money, over who will be the president, who will take the leadership in the Legislative Council. They don't want peace.
I think it's not Hamas and Fatah. It's about region powers. It's about Egypt, Iran, States, Israel, Jordan. So each one put his fingers. So with many fingers, you cannot move.
Sure, we are Palestinians. We are Palestinians, we are neighbors, we are family, we're just a family. I don't know what happened to them this time, but I know that will calm down and the Palestinian road will be one.
We get dramas, plays, concerts from all over the world. And for very little money, you're able to attend some great performances on all levels. And so we are lucky in that way. And they come in support, they come in solidarity with Palestinians, and we love them. We love them for that.
Actually, there's nothing to do or nowhere to go, but
Hang out with your friends, a restaurant,
a coffee shop,
sometimes to the gym. We learn to cope with what we have. We make the best out of what we have here in Palestine.
There's no place like home. With my daughters and with my wife and with my sisters. This is my real enjoy life.
If I'm not working with the sculpting, I am writing. If I'm not writing a film or play or a novel, I am making a film. So all the time working.
On Fridays, I am desperate. I don't do a thing. I mean, if there was something to entertain me, I'll tell you. But on Fridays, it's totally desperate.
You're not allowed to go to the sea.
It's forbidden. Which sea? As if you see the sea. It's been years since I've been to the sea.
I can't go outside. I can't go to Jerusalem. I can't go even to Jericho, to the Dead Sea. So I have some limitations. So I have to adapt myself by going to a restaurant and I say, wow, this is the best choice that I have.
They cannot know how we live here or our lives here unless they come and they experience it themselves. Because media is not giving the right picture.
I think the Israelis have confiscated our narrative in every way. And the mass media is very much under close scrutiny. And I know that people, witnesses that come here and want to talk about what they see and come to the Palestinian side and want to tell it as it is, are not allowed to do so.
In the United States, I used to talk to a lot of people, and they know. They watch TVs, they read the newspaper. So they know how life is it over here. It's different from 21 years ago.
People outside, they start know more. Because also now the world is more open, not like before. Maybe because the internet, because the satellite stations, and I think it helps.
The international community, in a way, they know now, I can say they know more about the situation, but they don't know enough. And this is our duty as Palestinians and as Palestinian youth. We have to work on the media side in order to let the internationals and the people outside this country or outside this region to know more in order to get more support, because once they know exactly what is happening here, we can definitely and guarantee their support, because as a human beings, they can't say what is happening here is right.